Hey, what's up, Street Talks? Eric from the Eric Street Photography blog. So, just wanted to share some random turbo thoughts with you. So, today's idea is simple: is this notion of digital minimalism, and it's funny because I feel like as a society we've kind of determined that hoarding physical things isn't good, and yet still in the domain of digital stuff we're the craziest hoarders. And I know for myself as a photographer, there's kind of this fear that if you delete your photos, you're somehow deleting yourself, or you're deleting your own soul, you're deleting your memories, and therefore without memories you don't have a self. And I think that's a little bit silly, because I think nowadays with Google Photos and all these auto backup services, we don't know how to forget anything anymore. And my theory about human intelligence is probably a lot more founded on deleting things and deleting superfluous information, and going to the whole like Nassim Taleb mode of thinking about via negativa. Is we gain wisdom, we gain knowledge, we gain understanding by deciding what to delete. And so I think rather than thinking about how we could back up, how we could organize our data, our information, our lives, so forth, perhaps we should start thinking more about how can we, and just be able to delete stuff, to remove the superfluous. And also I think another problem that we make in photography and life is that we think about buying new devices to simplify our lives. So once I get this new iPhone, I could just get rid of my iPad, my laptop, and I could just simplify my life and make my life a lot sweeter. But I think maybe the idea is, okay, let's figure out how to use the devices and the things, the tools we already have to simplify our lives. So for example, let's say you have an older laptop, you have an older phone, figure out what kind of superfluous apps you could delete and get rid of to make the devices you own right now already faster. Or even with like our cameras, rather than thinking about how you buy new cameras with more megapixels and so forth, perhaps we should think about taking the devices we already have, like the cameras we already got, and to find out new ways of shooting with it. So one thing that I did to speed up my photographic workflow was stop shooting RAW, just shooting everything in JPEG, which has actually helped my output a lot. And just try to think about using more programs, apps which are more lightweight, that are less memory intensive. And the point isn't to own nothing, and the point isn't to do nothing. To me, the point is to simplify your life to the maximum, which allows you to be maximally creatively productive. So even in photography, to simplify your life might just mean shooting with your phone. Shoot with your phone, use it to select your best pictures, to process your best photos, and to share it directly from your phone device or whatever it may be. And that's why another thing I think about is the point isn't minimalism for the sake of minimalism, but it's more of minimalism as the road to simplicity. There's a nice Leonardo da Vinci quote: is simplicity is ultimate sophistication. So it takes a lot more skill, it takes a lot more bravery and courage to delete things. A simple tip: every day try to delete one superfluous app. With your design thinking, your knowledge and everything, seek to erase or delete or get rid of ignorance from your mind, and seek to simplify your life, make more shit, and just have a heart full of more gratitude. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Peace out.